Whenever you seek advice for a creative project, seek it from practitioners. At least that is the advice that I give myself. Now, that doesn't mean that, let's say, if you're making a movie, that having a test audience see the work and give feedback isn't vital. It is. But as far as the solutions, right, the process and the methods to fix anything, I always like to go to people who have that experience, who have been in the trenches and know firsthand the realities of that creative endeavor, rather than someone who's just kind of studied it from, perspective, right? And you'd be surprised how many coaches and consultants are out there who don't have that experience. Now, I'm not knocking all of them. I think there are many great coaches who aren't practitioners and things like that. But for myself, I always find it best and get best results when someone knows firsthand how to do something, right? I think it's just, you're just that much closer to the source, if you want to call it as such, right? You're not removed by those varying degrees of separation. And I think that is very important and sometimes overlooked. I think too many times we, maybe getting this advice, like the insidious part of all of it is when someone gives you some sort of advice and all of a sudden it affects your psyche in terms of not wanting to finish the project, telling you it sucks and things like that. Because that's the real danger of it. And the reality is, you kind of point the mirror at them and it's like, well, what have you actually done, right? Like, you're really great at criticizing, but what have you actually done? And as I said, having audience feedback, ultra important. But at the same time, as far as the notes that I would go chasing, and this more specifically the solutions, I would make sure they are coming from people who sort of know what they're talking about, right? So that's my advice to you. Hopefully it helps. And let me know your thoughts.